Basically forward rising and rotating and then stepping out a quarter to your left. Yes, Paul.
Don't feel very bad about the hover. She was working on with her phase 4 group on hover and teaching them to do it right earlier.
So it's two forward.
Who what?
Two forward steps.
We were working the hover earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Forward.
Actually, we worked on the hover with the phase 5 group this morning.
Step to the side. Okay.
There is no side step in a hover. It is forward, rising up, and stepping out to semi. You will get a little side action in there, but don't think about it.
It's only because you're planting your right foot.
Because of the rotation.
You step into the right foot.
But think about going forward between her feet, gentlemen. Because it's your right foot going forward, so it should be going between her feet.
It's an L, not a T.
Yes, it's an L. Okay? Watch it one time. They're going to do it on a diagonal. So they're going to start diagonal line dance and wall. And when you finish your hover, you're going to have turned 1/4 to the left for your travel direction. So when they do their hover, 1, 2, 3. So now you can see where they were headed and now where they are headed. And that's the important thing about a hover, is that normally it will change. Now, watch his upper body frame as he takes the second step. And then the third step goes left.
It's really hard to go.
It is. It's hard to go slow. But the second step, he's actually turning a little bit to the right in order to make the ladies open up. Because if he doesn't do that, she gets cross signals. Okay? So, through hover. So that means your first step is a through step, but you're still using the traditional hovering action by the rise on the second step. So when you do a through hover, you're both going to step through. Now, if there's no change of position, you're both going to just step side and forward and recover back in semi-closed position. That would be a through hover, no position change. However, normally when you do a through hover, there is a position change. And that is taking the ladies to banjo. So if you do a through hover to banjo, you do your through step, you do your forward rise, rotate, and recover on the third step. So there's your through hover. Three-way changes look like a regular hover is, but it's starting with the other foot. So you're stepping through, hovering up, changing rotation, and recovering onto the third step. Okay, let's try it. Semi-hover, meaning he's backing on the first step, and she's going forward because you're in banjo. Go ahead and do your through hover. Through hover to banjo. So get you set up. Now, on the back hover, normally it will change positions to semi-closed, but it doesn't have to. If we do a back hover with no change of position, he's going to go back, back and rise, and recover forward. His footwork remains the same, but with a little body rotation if he wants to take the ladies to semi. So if we have your through hover to banjo, normally it will be a back hover to semi, which means he's gonna back, she goes forward, he goes back and side, and then steps out to semi. But you notice that upper body frame goes to the right to get her to go to semi-closed position, because he can't turn his body left to take her to semi. He has to turn his upper body right to turn her to semi-closed position. That's why I said earlier, it's one of those concepts, it's hard to get. But once you got it, it works really, really good for the man to remember that he's gonna go this way to make the ladies go that way. All right, so take semi-closed position. Full weight change on every step. And that includes especially the second step. The second step is elongated. It's 1, 2, 3.
And same with the back.
1, 2, 3. It's a total weight transfer, and let him rotate your foot on the floor.
Gotta take more weight on that step
Okay.
with the hover, with the groove, hover instead of.
It's a total when you do a chassé, yes, you are inserting an extra step in between the beats, but don't make it a hopping step. It's simply a closing step in the middle. So it's going to, the timing is gonna be, go, semi, 1, 2, and 3. So that and is where the feet come together. But you don't want to hop or lower, actually either one. You're up and you want to stay up as you bring your feet together. So when you do that through chassé to semi, 1, 2, and 3. So they're still up there when they're doing the and. It's not down.
Yeah, it's just like normal and then up, 2, and then down again. But
You-
you're doing the 2 together on the
The 2 is up, the 3 is still up until you finish the 3, and then on the beginning of 1 is actually where you go down.
Okay,
If you want to get real technical about it, you lower on 1.
okay, so you do.
You lower on the and before you take the step. 3, and 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So if you think about the fact that 3 beats, but you're going to split it into 6.
Yes.
You're going to split those 3 beats into 6. So do that one more time, and I'm going to count to 6 as you do that. Okay?
I was
So-
like,
Trailing foot free. So they're going to do 1 and 2 and 3. So it's got that little time that you're actually, if you 1 and 2 and 3 and, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however you want to think of it, because you've got to lower.
Just don't start putting A, B's and,
Yeah, you've got to lower before that foot goes out.
Yeah, so you lower first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they end it actually up on the toe. And then if they were going to do another through chassé, they would lower before
And then go.
step 1 before you do it. Okay? So that, if they do it with the chassé, so go back to semi-closed position, and they're going to do the and chassé. Ready, go. And 1, 2, and 3. So you've got another and count in there.
This time I stay up, I'm just.
But you're
just
staying
opening
up,
those.
closing your feet on the and count. So it's and 1, and 2, and 3, and.
I didn't understand.
Okay?